range brawly, but when you're looking at the draft here from T1, sure, the Varus has a lot of range, but you can just simply overwhelm him with.
I mean,
I use that like phrase a lot, you know. And
oh no, looking for an angle is going to get the flash out of Chovy. Already a successful gank from the guy that's been all over the rift in the.
Because he's a knower.
Huh. He's played a lot of like. I don't know. Okay, the hook going to connect.
But the knock-up, like it did.
Yeah, the knock-up is going to land.
Yeah, Faker's champion pool is so small, but okay, we're never going to talk about it because Doran's once again the target.
Yeah, Canyon going to look to see if he can throw a rock at him. As Doran is just traveling through all of these tunnels. At the same time, Carrier looking a little worse for wear as T1 looking to take down the Keen Sante, and that is going to be first blood over to Ona, and he should be able to survive. In the meantime, trying to get back through yet another tunnel, and Doran is just making them look silly, getting so much of the health back as well as he tunnels underground. Another tunnel going to be used. Man, he's like a kid playing on an elevator as finally he gets slammed into the wall and taken down, but he's claimed so many flashes.
T1 on the bottom side of the map with his Varus push into the lane-swapped Cassante. Definitely exactly what T1 wants right now, and we'll be able to get this
Canyon. Canyon going for the full wraparound here. As Doran, let's see whether he can survive this. As the tunnel comes on through, Duro still looking for the hook and manages to get him yet again. But I just don't know whether it's quite going to be enough because he gets underneath the turret. Will the Ren stacks come through? And yes, they will. Duro survives.
You really need to start getting online for this draft to work. The Cassiopeia can scale into a big damage threat later on, especially with this composition as, Chovy may get caught.
Yeah, Destiny does come in. Miasma is down. Good position there as well as Faker is just going to get picked up and taken down, but it is a counter ult here from Ona. Still the Fate's call to keep Duro safe. The flash over from Chovy. There's that killer instinct we've been looking for, and it's 2 on the floor for T1. Gen.G looking for even more as the blast cone from Canyon picks up a rock, and Carrier finds himself in a very awkward spot. Ruler able to find it, and that is another hook landing here from Duro. Ruler just lets Carrier melt as that bailout does not work. A really great start here for Gen.G this time.
It looked initially like it's another confident Faker call. Or lethal tempo Varus here. I think with the low-range comp you're into, you just want to be able to get through these tanky frontliners, the Cassante and the Skarner. It does make sense because without isn't going to get you much into those targets, and if you're trying to hit a Cassiopeia, you're going to have to follow up with damage that they don't necessarily have, as Owner is here.
There's the all-out. King going to use that to try and actually go all-out as he dashes, flashes, and is able to make a lot of distance. Doran finds himself in an awkward spot as he does ult him, but that is going.
That one up.
Doesn't quite have his flash available, so it's a bit of a scary one. Is the hook going to connect? Duro! Oh man, this young player playing very well, but it's a great handshake here from Carrier, just not enough to deal with the Impale, and this Renata pick-away is being punished.
These Gen.G Blitzcrank players, whether it's Duro this year or last year, man.
Like I mean, is that a thing?
The Blitzcrank color scheme kind of fits Gen.G's colors, you know?
Hey, there we go.
A little golden tint to it.
Snowball this one through. Of course, 13.5 minutes, only 1,500 gold as the Destiny comes on through here. Canyon in a lot of trouble as he flashes over the wall. The Impale going to be avoided as Keen looking to try and duel Doran here, but it's a lot of damage out from Guma to help the Rek'Sai pick up the kill. And a flash hook! And it's going to be both of these top laners going down. The bailout not quite going to work here as the Impale comes through at the same time. Gumayusi is on the warpath, but so is Chovy. Finds the overextended Varus, and now it's Ona throwing chains around, but they are not going to do anything. And the counterpunch from Gen.G just a bit better.
Now Ruler just going to grab a plate here.
Information about that happening. See whether they can actually get in a position to contest. As Canyon gonna drive on in, gets himself over the wall. It will be a 50-50, but it's Ona that wins it. Duro still hunting, looking for a bit of a target. Hostile takeover comes in as Ona goes golden. Keen right in amongst it. The double knock-up from Doran's fantastic. He's being bailed out as well as Keen somehow survives. There is no way that he should be allowed to do that, and down goes Ona. Once again, every team fight is just Gen.G all the way.
Yeah, and T1 feel priced into these. They feel like they're behind. They do not want to just give up every objective, especially when you consider this mid turret is so low already. This is going to go over to Gen.G. They cannot find a hook angle here, though.
Yeah, the Destiny is going to come down. They're going to look for Canyon, or at least look to tell him to leave. as he gets a fair bit of rock value. Oh, the hook onto Faker! Duro finds another one! And the attempted bailouts, but it's just too expensive. He's not leaving the police station this time. Down goes another kill, and it's a double for Ruler, making 5-0-4 now.
And a moment ago, I said it's a lead in all of this. And ends up losing half his health bar here. Doran bleeds out, and Chovy, is he caught or is he killing him?
He's killing him and caught. He's both. He's doing it. He's poisoned both of them. Doran is dealing with so many of these minions. Canyon's making his way over. Scorpion and Snake, they're both very scary, and they are just going to leave. So thankfully, if you do find yourself face to face with a Snake or a Scorpion in Australia, but we do have something.
This angle here from Duro. Watch this.
Yep. Oh my.
He's like, I got him. And like the angle made it almost look like he missed, but he's just gets him down just on the edge. And then they get the slow from the Q here from the Skarner. Canyon
might have something to do with it.
Like the observers are watching.
Yeah, like, how does he do this?
He will be 3 levels ahead. Okay, now will he be caught by this TP?
And will this TP be enough? As now Faker trying to get on top of him. Duro is in position. As Keen teleports in as well, the flash out of the way, the hostile takeover, and Gen.G not going to be losing their mid laner in this instance, but they do manage to get the ult and the flash.
Ruler just pushing mid, and T1 need to rotate over to save it. Duro looking for an angle here to potentially catch a single target on T1's rotation.
This is the most dangerous part, is trying to travel to different places.
Yeah, don't tempt fate, Carrier.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Ruler able to do a fair bit of damage here, as Doran also going to get slowed down.
I mean, the carries are so fed here for Gen.G that, like, even when you catch them, air quotes, they're like, no, I kill you, by the way, and they just start attacking you.
And look at all of this vision here towards this top side at the same time. In 12 seconds time on the top side.
He's like, I'm so scared. Duro's like, I'm waiting for you.
Yep.
Here you are.
There he is, special delivery. And he will get some extra time with the bailout, but not very much. Chains of Corruption come in. That is an attempted steal opportunity here, but just slammed against the wall. The Otacon getting amongst it at the same time. And that is going to be Otacon secured by Canyon. He gets a casual kill at the same time. Double over to Ruler, and now Faker finds the gold card. Hook is going to miss, but the Twisted Fate surviving does not help.
The hook, but that is all you could say in the positive column for T1 as Gen.G look to set up.
Oh my, another one! Duro, it's okay. From now on, every single game, teams, they need to ban Blitzcrank. Even he hasn't even been prioritizing this champion. He's so good at it.
I mean, like, Carrier was the guy who caught aiming.
1-0-15.
I think aiming's feeling a little bit better. Carrier has to be the one to check, right? But like, you're playing not into Blitzcrank, which is why this is such a great pick from ahead. And that's why I said in the draft, I'm like, this is such a confident pick from Gen.G. Like, the draft was so risky, but they were confident they could pilot it. They were confident they could pull it out, and they certainly did, right? Like, this was match point on the line, LCK finals on the line.
Well, Duro's going to get a flash as he wanders on over. Chovy going to get ganked by multiple people. Petrifying gazes all over the place. But Gumayusi gets the shutdown, and an important one at that. 1,100 gold.
Plus,
they will trade their inhibitor turret for it.
Yeah, maybe some bounty gold picked up here, but this turret's so healthy. They have no wave. Canyon helps clear out the rest of that. So no inhibitor to go down, but the inhibitor turret does fall. T1 get the kill and the shutdown, but not that gold.
Can Canyon be damaged? Okay, maybe he can now, as the Destiny coming in on top of everything. Gumayusi starting to get some shots over as Canyon just drives his way out. Gumayusi still hunting for it. He flashes into the enemy base, gets impaled. Now he's in turret range. Duro comes over, and Canyon, yeah, he's a tank.
I get it. Guma knew the game was over. You gotta try something. I mean, you gotta try something.
That's called reading the room, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, he almost got him. It wouldn't be. You have to fight through Ren stacks and Smite.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna. It's not a 50-50 in this case.
Completely online, and then one hook had to be the miracle to save the game. Now it's just Duro hooking whoever he wants, and it doesn't matter. They won the early game. That Varus is not online, as we saw in the base.
Canyon almost okay, just finds the impale onto Gumayusi somehow, and obviously he's going to survive with over a third health. Yes, reading the room. I'm going to try and read the room as well.
I'm ready. I'm like, you and I wanted Game 5, and we get our wish.
Yes. This is going to be the inner turret taken down here. Without Gumayusi, there is not a way to defend.
This has been his best game we've seen in playoffs.
Yeah,
He's
and
19 out of 20.
Oh god, another hook! And it even caught Jonas Strong by surprise as Doran just goes down. Ona now dancing around behind the Baron pit, but Keen, he's a bouncer. He's going to try and stop him. Ona might be able to get in, but it's not going to be the steal. It's somehow Cassiopeia that actually gets it as the hook finally won. I see it miss. Good sidestep there from Carrier. Does it matter? No. No, it doesn't at all.
No.
He's still dead. He's going to buy a bit of time. That was such a cute flash. Such a cute flash. As Canyon going to pick up Faker, throw some rocks at him. Ruler looking to bounce his way over. And will be able to get in range. The Blast Cone is going to be able to buy a little bit of extra space.
Carrier is still running away, by the way, in the top.
Oh, okay. Well, Keen will find him. So there we go. Bought some time.
Because you know you're 10,000 gold behind. We're going to game 5, and it's just like Gen.G are slash dancing on you as we go to Silver Scrapes. Momentum is completely Gen.G's now in this series. Did this with Red Side. The Kalista pick worked a treat. I wanted to say I trusted them for the confidence in it, but I thought maybe we were just going to end here and Gen.G say no. Ruler 8-0-8 on his iconic Kalista.
And for me, this whole game is just Duro. This guy on this Blitzcrank, just incredible. I think that Canyon has come back alive, Chovy's come back alive, but Duro is just a man possessed on this robot. Let's see whether he can find another hook as they do get the knock-up onto Ruler. Take him down immediately. The Impale is only onto one. Chovy still there for the DPS, but T1 finding kill after kill as Chovy, the handshake is fantastic. Owner is going to get taken down, but they take out the Cassiopeia. Can Canyon be damaged? Is still a question that we're all asking, and Gumayushi, he might be able to answer it. He does have the bailout, and as it turns out, no, he cannot be damaged. Canyon is immortal. He finds more rocks, and now he's just going to get to work, trying to use this lawnmower to take down Faker, not the Nexus. All three of them weren't enough, and the Scorpion will bring us to Silver Scrapes.
Canyon's got a heart of steel at the end of this game. Gets the kill on Gu.